Hi, good evening. Good evening, all of you.
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, Sriram. Okay, so your homeworks.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm seeing from Shivani now. Okay, nice, Shivani. Looks like you carefully gone through the class video and you have done it. Very nice. In the reflection also, more colors you can add. Okay, good, good. Sky's reflection looks like I have not added, but it's all right. You have understood the perspective and it is a very nice work. Sky, I did very loose actually. So you can also try that. So we don't have to fill uniformly for the
Sir, the
sky.
water got a little bit diluted and spread everywhere.
Okay, okay. Okay, good work. This is the class work. Very nice. Okay. So do you have the homework? Oh, fantastic. It's very beautiful. So that is all it takes. Okay. You have to fill the base color, then shadow color. Okay, so it's going to be good. You got the perspective correctly, so everything is good. I like the boat. I like the shadow color, so everything is good. Good work, Shivani. Very good. Okay, I'm going to see from Sriram. Okay, Sriram, I like it. Nice.
Yes, sir.
Perspective எல்லாம் நல்லா இருக்கு. ஸோ இன்னுமே வந்து இந்த விண்டோஸ் எல்லாமே கொஞ்சம் விண்டோஸ் சுத்தியும் அந்த ஷேடோ கொஞ்சம் அந்த விண்டோஸ்க்கும் கொடுக்கலாம். ஓகே.
Okay, sir. But I done the boat, sir. But the boat was biggerly have, sir. That only, sir.
Boat is good. You have done windows in the left side, right side also one or two windows you have done, not all. Okay, good work. Very good work.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome. Okay, I'm seeing from Kritika now. Okay, very beautiful, Kritika. The sky's reflection blue color I can see, and that is looking good. Building also looking good. Boat also looking good. So very good, good work. So like this, you can simplify anything, whatever you see, and you can make nice watercolor works of street view. Good work, Kritika. Okay, so let's start today. So today we are going to do a little bit of 3D work. So the drawing is simple. It's going to be a little 3D. So let's see. So the end, I'll be doing cutting actually. Okay, so let me show you. So we'll draw a piece of watermelon, okay, on a table. Then we'll cut it out. Okay, then it will look like 3D. So let me change the camera and show you. So I have a scissor also in the end, so I like to cut it out. Okay, so I have this scissor also. Okay, so you can cut it during the class or even after the class also. Do not use knife or just use scissor only in the end. Okay, so let's make the drawing. Then so today I will be using this black pen, and also I have this little bit of this white pen also. So little bit I can use. Okay, so let's make the basic drawing. Where is it? So So as usual, this almost in the center, but little below the center. Okay, so I'm trying to draw a line. So what is this? This is a table. The table. So this is a table. So here we are going to have. So maybe you can do. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah. So here watermelon piece I'm planning. It has three corners. One corner is above the table. Another corner will come here. One more corner will be here within the table. So here is so one corner. It's going to be like this. So I'm making simple curvy line, not strong curve, a simple curve. Then one more corner of the watermelon goes outside like this. Top. So from here I can draw a line, straight line, right side. Okay, another line to the left side. Okay, so one more line here, but this line draw very light. Okay, draw very light. So these lines are not very thick. So I generally draw lighter lines for watermelon for these outlines. Now this in the middle, I'm erasing it. The line in the middle, I have erased it. So I'm making this line a little darker, making it a clean line. So this also, I wanted it to be clean, single line. So here there are multiple lines, which I'm erasing it. Then I'll make them clear. So this is 7th class. And after this, you have one more class. We will try to make a portrait in that class. Then, so with that, this course will be over. Then after this, then acrylic course starts. So you can join if interested. And so today is what? Wednesday, right? So tomorrow is Thursday. So there is part of monthly class. It's going to be watercolor tomorrow. So you can join, free to join if interested. Tomorrow's watercolor class. Okay, sketch this and show me. Then we'll start with the colors. So this will, the colors, the lines are very light. I want to keep it like this. So in the end, I'll be removing this, then I'll be cutting out this edge. Then we'll be giving good shadow here. Okay, so it'll look like 3D. So this edge will be coming out. Okay, sketch this and show me. Okay, Kritika has sketched. Okay, Kritika. So Kritika, நீ என்ன பண்ணனும்னா, so in the middle point choose பண்றதுக்கு, look at this, here is a point, here is a point. So இந்த ரெண்டு கைக்கு இடையில middle அப்படி choose பண்ணனும். So look at this, இது ரெண்டுக்கு நடுவுல மாதிரி. So looks like in the point it has shifted a little bit. Left side la போயிருச்சு, but it is okay. There can be a watermelon piece like this. It is all right. So I'm just commenting like this. So இது ரெண்டுக்கு நடுவுல, if you want to keep a dot, so you can plan it like this, like that. So it is all right actually. Okay, good. I'm seeing a good one from Shivani. நல்லா இருக்கு Shivani. So இந்த பாயிண்ட் வந்து டேபிள் வந்து இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் மேல வந்தா நல்லா இருக்கும் ஆக்சுவலா. When you finally cut it out, in the edge வந்து it will be coming out, so that will look good. So you can increase it a little bit. Okay, so I want this point to be little away from the table. Okay, need not be closer to the table, little away from the table. இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் மேல. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm seeing from Mukund. Okay, Mukund. So the watermelon இன்னும் பெருசாவே இருக்கலாம். So look at this, the top of my paper. So every time you have to give importance to the proportions, how big to draw.
சரி சார், பெருசா வரைஞ்சிடுறேன்.
Shape is good, but the proportion, you have to maintain the proportion also.
sketch பண்றேன் சார்.
Coming. Very good. நல்லா இருக்கு, நல்லா இருக்கு. So நீங்க என்ன நோட் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா, here this line is not a straight line, கொஞ்சம் கர்வியா இருக்கு இல்லையா?
Yes sir.
So அந்த மாதிரி கொஞ்சம் கர்வியா போடணும்.
Okay sir.
Okay, this is not a pyramid. So இங்கேயும் கொஞ்சம் கர்வி, இங்கேயுமே கொஞ்சம் கர்வியா பண்ணிருக்கேன் நான்.
Okay sir.
அது மாத்திரம் கரெக்ட் பண்ணுங்க.
Okay sir. Sir, நான் அத கரெக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு நான் காமிக்கவா சார்?
Yes.
சார் இது ஓகேவா?
ஓகே முகுந்த், ஹைட் இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணிட்டீங்க. ஸோ நான் இப்போ வந்து ஸ்ரீராம் கமெண்ட் பண்ண மாதிரி இது வந்து கொஞ்சம் கர்வியா போடுங்க. மேக் இட் லிட்டில் கர்வி.
ஓகே சார்.
ஓகே, ஸோ திஸ் as well as this both just make it curvy, then it will be done.
So I finished this, sir.
Okay, perfect.
Yes, sir.
நல்லா இருக்கு. நடுவில் இருக்க கோட் எல்லாம் அழிச்சிருங்க. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Horizontal lines, you remove it. Okay, okay. Looks good, Shivani. Looks good. Yeah. Good work. So நடுவில் இருக்கிற கோடு வந்து அவ்வளவு ஸ்ட்ராங்கா இருக்க வேண்டாம். Okay, you can erase it 50%. Okay, light or I want this line to be very light.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'm seeing from Mukund. Okay, mild curve, I'm seeing it. Okay, Mukund, good, very good.
Thanks, sir.
Okay, so அடுத்து நம்ம கலர் போடலாம். So the watermelon, okay, so first I'm going to start with the sap green. Okay, the dilute sap green. So I'm taking sap green. Okay, so I'm going to add some good water. This is a dilute sap green. Okay, so generally we add water, but I add little extra water and making sure it is little dilute. Okay, so as usual, just observe me doing it. Observe me doing it. Okay, so look at this dilute sap green. I'm just applying like this. Don't do it, observe. So immediately I go clean my brush. The edges I'm trying to make it soft. With a wet brush I'm making it soft. Okay, okay, now we can do it. So it is not only this, so I'm going to do it for here also. So observe again, this is dilute sap green. I'm applying sap green. Immediately I go clean the brush with a simple wet brush. So I'm touching the edge and making it soft. Okay, touching the edge and making it soft. Okay, so that's all. Then after that, I'll wait for it to dry. Ask me if you have a question. So this is sap green, dilute sap green I have applied and made the edges soft. And I used number 4 brush, flat brush. So you can decide actually going forward. Think your own and small brush, big brush. You can decide. So this has to dry. Then after that, some dark green. With the dark green, I need to make a line. After this dries. Mukund பண்ணியாச்சா? Okay, good. So for me it has dried, so I can do the next step. So okay, next step is little dark green line. I have to do it. So I have changed the brush. This is my round brush, maybe size 3 or 4. Okay, so with this, now I'm going to take the dark green. So how do you take dark green? So you can, with the green, you can add a little bit of blue to it. So I have already added, there is a blue. So here I take dark green or ultramarine blue, little bit you can add. So by adding it, the green becomes dark green. So this dark green I'm taking. So I'm going to make a line. Okay, so here I'm so look at this line I made. So like this is the thick skin of the watermelon. So making a line, that is all. Okay. Just do this. Then after that, the very exciting part of the red part of the watermelon we are going to do. So that's going to be wet on wet and going to be very interesting. Just do this and finish it. So I did 2 lines. So remember, lighter, I always we do the light color, then little dark color we do. Okay, so like that we do. Okay, Mukund, good, looking good. Is it the sap green?
Yes, sir. I'll put light and show you, sir.
Okay. Okay, looks good, looks good. Looks good. So the line in the middle, try to make it, erase it, and it should be very light. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, good.
I have done it, sir.
Okay, Sriram. Good, good. Okay, sap green கொஞ்சம் பெருசா போட்டுட்டீங்க. But it's okay. It is okay. சரி, okay, நல்லா இருக்கு.
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir.
Okay. So நல்லா இருக்கு.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, sap green looks like a little bigger, but it is all right. It is okay. Okay, shall we move to next? Shivani, Kartika. Okay, very good. Shivani got it correctly. So dilute sap green, it is looking good. Then dark green, that is also looking very good. Good work, Shivani.
Thank you.
I'm seeing from Kritika also. Okay, good work, Kritika. So on the sap green வந்து கொஞ்சம் பெருசா இருக்கு. But it is all right. It is all right. Okay, good work. So we will move to the next step. Next step, as usual, you have to observe. It's very important you observe it. Okay. So for the upper part, we need red only, but red in dilution and red in thick. Two things we need. Okay. And we are going to do wet on wet. You have to listen. Listen carefully. Don't do anything. Just listen. So we are going to do wet on wet. So I'm quickly going to make it wet. Then first I'm going to apply dilute red. Okay. After that, I'm going to apply thick red. Two things. Okay. So let me prepare. So see, I'll complete all this very quick. So this is little thicker red. Okay. So I'm taking some here. So I'm going to add little water. So I'm making this one as a dilute red. Okay. So I added more water and made it as a dilute red. Okay, so this is good. Now I'm cleaning the brush. Okay, so now I'm going to do this. Just observe. So this is simple plain water. I'm applying. I'm applying only in one side. Okay, when I apply this, making it wet, so I don't make it till the end. There is a gap I'm giving between the sap green and this. Then I'm just filling this. Okay, just keep watching. So I'll finish it in a minute. Okay, so this is applying water. So these are all wet. So okay, so quickly you need to act on this before it dries. So I take this dilute. Look at this. This is my dilute red. So I'm just trying to apply this. I'm filling it. Okay, so I'm not filling very uniform. That you have to know. There is some white. Okay, so now just keep observing. So now darker red I'm taking. So look at this. I'm just darker red. I'm just applying here and there. Here and there. And this is over. Okay, that's all. I'm going to repeat this for the other side, but you can start doing this. Okay. So if you have a doubt, you have to watch the other side. So maybe I'll do it a little later. So this is watermelon. So the mostly very reddish in the top, and look at the way the colors spread in wet area. Okay, so that is what we like it. So do it with the confidence. So ask me if you have a doubt. Here also little bit dilute red I want to apply. So that is all. The seeds, watermelon seeds, will draw with a black pen. And we are going to do a bite here little later. So for this, I use a little bigger brush. You can use brush 5, 6, 7. Any of that you can use it. So selecting the right brush also important because quickly I'm able to cover it and I'm able to do it very fast. So when you do it very slow, you will not get this effect. So now I'm going to do the other side also. So those who have missed and you want to see it again, so you can observe. I'm going to give a small gap between this and that. So I'm going to do the other side also now. So other side, first thing, I'm just filling it with a simple water. Okay, not, there is a gap I'm leaving. Small gap I'm leaving. Okay, so I'm filling water. I'm not touching this. Maybe in the top little bit it is touching. There is a small gap I'm leaving. So when I touch, some colors are coming. So I'm just making it wet like this. Then this dilute color I'm applying now. So it's spreading like this. This is dilute color. Now I'm going to apply the thick color, thick red. So thick red I'm taking and thick red I'm applying like this. That's all. Let it spread, let it settle. Okay, so you should observe there is a small gap I've given between these two. So it looks like it is some the edge, there is some shine in the edge. The right side after drying, so it has the color has become little light. So that's how it happens. And so I hope all of you know and enjoy this watermelon. Bottom also, I'm trying to give little bit color, light color. So it's not uniform. That also you have to notice. There are some gaps. The gaps are not very planned one. Okay, so let it dry. So don't worry. So whatever you get, it's all right. We are learning watercolor. So okay, so I like it, Mukund. Nicely done. Okay, looks good, Mukund. Dilute red and thick red, both are looking good.
Sir.
Okay, just finish it and show me. Then when this is drying, we can work on the table with the light brown and dark brown. But before that, I'll wait to see that your watermelon completed one.
Sir,
Yes, Mukund.
will we make the seeds in the watermelon?
Yeah, let it dry. Then we can make the seed.
Okay, sir.
Pencil line. I'm erasing, trying to erase. So there are some pencil lines which I'm trying to erase. So next, we are going to make the tabletop. But I'll see your work before starting tabletop. So at times we have to try like this, wet on wet, light color, dark color. So now looks like you all have understood what is dilute and what is thick and what is wet on wet, all that. Okay, Shivani. ஸோ நல்லா தான் இருக்கு. ஸோ கீழேயும் அங்கே சில இடத்துல டச் பண்ணியிருக்கலாம். Okay, now you don't do anything. Okay, just leave it like this. It is all right. Okay, so okay, looks good, looks good. Looks good. So we can do one more thing, Shivani. So you can take a clean wet brush and try to do some lifting here in between, in the top. Okay, good, good, Shivani.
Okay, sir.
Good, Shivani. So in the top with the flat brush, just do small lifting. Look at this, there's a small gap is created. Okay. So a little bit you can do, not till the very top. Okay, so this is good. So let it dry. Later we'll do the seeds. Now I'm eager to work on the tabletop. Tabletop also wet on wet we have to do.
Sir, நான் finish பண்ணிட்டேன் sir.
Okay, show me. என்னடா அது ஃபுல்லாவே டார்க்கா இருக்கு.
கலர் பண்ணேன் சார், அது லைட்டா வடிஞ்சிருச்சு.
சரி, ஓகே ஓகே. டோன்ட் வரி, உன்னோட வாட்டர்மெலன் ரொம்ப டேஸ்டா இருக்கும் போல இருக்கு. Okay, okay, good, good.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, nice, good. So you know that the middle pieces are tastier. They are more red, right? So it is drying, 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 almost drying. So let it dry so we can work on the tabletop. For the tabletop, I'm going to take a bigger brush. Maybe brush 8 or 10 you can take. So first light brown, then after that dark brown. So this also I want you to observe. So let's take another brush. Okay, so this may be fine. So I'm taking this brush. This should be number 8 or 10. So I don't know. It is. I'm just simply making it wet. Okay. So observe this. I'm simply making it wet. I'm simply making it wet. I made it wet. So now I'm going to make this is light brown. What is burnt sienna is light brown, right? So that light brown I'm applying. So when I apply this light brown, look at this. Since it's already wet, it is nicely spreading. And this is how we make soft spread. So everything is soft now. So this is the base color for the tabletop we are giving. So the light brown. So the light brown, I'm just applying, and it's all looking little yellowish also. So that's how this burnt umber, burnt, no, burnt sienna appears and looks. So now it is still wet. See, I hope you are observing. Now I'm going to take the dark brown, burnt umber. So with the dark brown, this dark brown, look at this. So I'm going to make some marks. Look at this. These lines I'm making the dark brown. It's still wet, so I'm making these designs as we see in the tabletop. Okay, some old tables you can see these lines. So that's all I'm done. Now you can do it. So once it dries, these lines will look very soft. That's all. Okay, so make it wet, apply light brown, which is burnt sienna. Then after that, do apply dark brown like this. Okay, that's all. So this is how we do the tabletop. I'll wait for this to dry. So in the whole drawing, what is important is after this, we are going to give a shadow, nice shadow for the watermelon. That's more important. So that we can do only after this completely dries. The tabletop completely dries. next thing we can do the seed. We can do with a black pen. But I'll wait for you to complete the tabletop. Okay, Mukund, light brown, போட்டுட்டீங்க, dark brown, these lines are, sir, okay, looks good, looks good. So let it dry.
Sir, நான் finish பண்ணிட்டேன் sir.
Okay. Okay, so light brown ரொம்ப லைட்டா இருக்கு போல இருக்கு.
Sir, இல்ல sir, நான் டார்க் பண்ணிட்டேன் sir. க்ளீனா தான் பண்ணேன்.
சரி, okay.
Okay sir.
Okay, good. நிஷ்வானி முடிச்சாச்சா? Okay, good, good. So looks like Shivani. Okay, so let's see. So வெட்டா இருக்கும்போது நம்ம குயிக்கா பண்ணணும். அப்பதான் வந்து அந்த இட்ஸ் ஓகே. ஸோ பின்னாடி we did light brown, உடனே டார்க் ப்ரௌன்ல லைன்ஸ் போட்டுருணும். ஓகே, ஸோ யூ ஹேவ் டு டூ குவிக்லி. அப்பதான் வந்து அந்த டார்க் ப்ரௌன் லைன்ஸ் வந்து இட் வில் மெர்ஜ். ஸோ இப்போ லுக் அட் மை ஒர்க், you can dark brown is become very soft because I did it when it is wet and it has spread like nicely. Okay, இல்லைன்னா இந்த டார்க் ப்ரௌன் லைன்ஸ் தனியா தெரியும். ஓகே ஓகே, good work, fine, so looks good.
Okay.
Okay, next we can this drawing is simple, but we have to wait for it to dry, then only we can do some good shadow here. But now we can work on this seed. So I'm taking this pen, so we'll take a little closer. So look at this. So I'm going to do the seed like this. Look at the shape. So it is like this. Okay, so I'll just fill it. Okay, so here and here there is a seed. So I'll make another one here. Make one more here. So like this, we can make many seeds, fill it completely. Okay, so in the top also one seed I can do. Okay, so don't make too many seeds. This much is enough, maybe. So I made all these seeds, and here I'm going to plant something with the pencil. With the pencil, I'm making this. Look at this. So I'm making this curve. Okay, so you cannot see it properly. Anyway, we are going to cut it actually. So maybe so I can do with a pen. Look at this. This is the curve I'm marking. So I'll cut it out. Okay, so a little later I'll cut this out with a scissor. So this will be like somebody is eating. Somebody is have a biting, giving a bite for this watermelon. So somebody biting this. That maybe I'll make one piece here, watermelon piece, something like this. No, not a specific shape. I just made a shape like this. Here, I'm going to make it red color. So little even stronger red you can do. A piece of watermelon is here. Okay, so in the bottom, I'll make it as a thick red. After this, I'll draw many ants going around.
Sir,
Yes. Good.
how will we cut that? Will we cut it with the cutter?
I am going to use this scissor actually. The scissor is advisable.
Okay, sir.
So maybe we let us do a couple of maybe one seed. I'll just put one seed here. So we're going to draw the ants. Okay, so I'm going to draw the ants also. Ants in the table. So this portion I'm going to cut it anyway. So I'm going to here I'm simply drawing with the pen. See, we can draw ant like this. So look at this. There are two rounds like this. In between, there are two more rounds. Maybe we can do with the pencil. So like this, we can do an ant. This I have drawn big, but on the table, I'm going to draw small, little smaller like this. These ants are coming here, coming from the other side. So if it is wet, you need to wait for it to dry. Or I'll make only few here. So as I said, the shading is going to be more important. I am simply making few ants here. So I'm going to start shading now. But before that, I'll make few more ants. But I'm making at a distance. Okay, so this is good enough. It is dried. It is dried, so you need to wait for this to dry. Then after that, we have to do the shading. So I'll wait for a few more minutes so that it can dry for you also. Then we'll do the we'll do the shading here. Then after that we'll cut it. Now the seeds in the watermelon as maybe as dried. Look at this. I'm going to touch with a white pen. So I'm going to touch a little bit. This is like some shining on the seed. So I'm touching it a little bit, making small dots. So now it looks like it is shining. The seeds are shining. So you must try the homework. What I'm going to give for this, the watermelon is a little more bigger, and there will be lemon also. Okay, so along with that, white pen will be used very much.
Sir, I finished panta, sir.
Sir, okay.
Sir, I couldn't. I don't have a white pen. What can I do?
There are the other things are that so big. Okay, Sriram, looks good. Looks good.
Sir, I have put the glitter for the seeds.
Sure, okay. Okay, Mukund, it is looking good. Sriram, it is looking good. Fine, fine.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Other thing, so if you go to the white pen, other option is that, so I have a poster color actually. Okay, so there, where is my poster color? I used to keep it nearby. So poster color white can be used or acrylic white can be used. So along with the watercolor, some watercolor, they give a white also, something like this. That those whites can be used. So yeah, if you don't have any of that, it can be, then it's okay. You can leave it actually. Okay, so no problems. You can leave it as it is. So next thing, we are going to do the shading here. Shading is more important. So see, for shading, I'm going to start with this darker pencil, which we used in the oil pastels. Okay, so more than that, this black, there is nothing black compared to the oil pastel black. Okay, so that also we can use it in the end. So I'm going to start with this, planning the shading with this darker pencil. So look at this.
Wait, 10 be faster to
Mukund, you can mute. So this, look at this, this edge is standing little top. So the shading will not go till this end. Okay. So here also the shading will not go till the end. So we are going to do the shading till here. Okay. So here we are going to do it till here. Okay. And the shading is going to come till here. So these are all the places the shading is going to come. So in the shading also, you have to try for the smooth. So near the thing, this has to be darker. So here it has to be a little lighter towards the edge. Okay, and it is tough to do the shading in the watercolor sheet. Okay, so you have to press hard, and whatever the hard you press, the texture of the paper, it prevents it actually. It will prevent, but it is okay. So we can use earbuds and all. So earbuds will make it darker. So even with the darker pencil that we use in the oil pastel will not help much, but I use this to plan the shading now. So I'm just doing like this. This is how I'm planning the shading. If I take the earbud, so with the earbud, so I can try to make it a little soft. But this also not working very well. This also not working very well, but this oil pastel is going to work out very beautifully. So I'm going to keep it closer. Look, so this also will not fill properly. It will fill like this, but later we'll do with the earbud. Then it will be proper. So this is kind of, so what we are doing is mixed mediums. Okay, we are trying to use, this is called mixed media, right? So different mediums we are using. Pen we have used, oil pastels we are trying to use. So I'm trying to use the black, and this is also not filling properly. It is okay, but what we can do, so after this, when we use the earbud, look at this. So it is filling properly. So in the edge, you can, it is filling properly. Always this earbud does a magic. So this oil pastel you can use. Otherwise, there is another thing is charcoal pencils. That also you can use it. That also will be very dark and that spreads nicely. So either oil pastels you can use or charcoal pencils also you can use. Charcoal pencils will be like powdery. That also will spread nicely. So I'm able to make this one very dark with the oil pastel. So this darker shading from distance, it's going to make it look very, this is the depth, it's giving a nice depth and it's going to make it look very good. So we can do the cutting, cut this out, then we can put it in the fridge with a magnet. So I'm giving the shading like this. I'm trying to dark to a little lighter. It's a very dark close to the object. Then it is coming out like this, lighter like this. Okay, so I could do it. Then with the pencil, I can't do. So this is good enough for me. This is good enough for me. With the pencil, I'm going to give some shading for this watermelon piece. This is a small piece. So for this, I'm going to give some shading. And for the these ants also with the pencil. With the pencil, I'm giving shading for the ants also. These ants moving. For them also, I'm giving a shading. For everything here, for ants also, I've given a shading. So it looks like maybe you can think about touching them, the earbud, then it becomes soft and good. Okay, so this is all done. So next thing is to cut it out. Just taking it like this. I can remove the tape and cut it out. See anything missing? Okay, so this is the bird standing here and watching. There are a lot of good works you can do with the pen. Okay, so there is another interesting homework also. So I can share two homeworks. Okay, so try best to do both of them. There is another thing you can do. I'll show you the video. And okay, so I'm going to give a shading here with this bird also. Okay, so this is done. So I can remove the masking tape. Then I can start cutting it. So the background you have to make pitch dark, complete dark. That is one way. Better, you can also cut it out easily. So I have the scissor. So I recommend you to use the scissor, not a knife or blade, and do not hurt yourself. So be careful. If you need help, you can take help from your parents. Cut it out. Here I'm cutting in the pencil line like this. So all the white portions I'm cutting out. Okay, so I have cut this. Now this small circular portion here, I said there is a bite, right? So this also I'm going to cut it out. So this, I have to cut it like this. But this is a little tricky. So you can try or take help from your parents. This piece, it's a little curvy. Like this. Okay, so I have cut this. I've cut this, and so I'm going to do one more thing. So here in the edges, there are small white, right? So those you can cut it, or you can add, So here again, so I'm going to do one thing. With the dark, I'm going to take a small, the brush, red plus brown. Okay, so red plus brown. With that, so I'm going to make one more line. So that will give some good depth. Okay, so little red plus brown. Okay, so with the red plus brown. Okay, so look at this. I'm going to make a thicker line like this. See this, with the red plus brown, I'm doing this. Okay, so with the red plus brown, I'm doing this. Okay, so this looks like it is really, this area is little darker. So this red plus brown I have used. And these pens can be used very effectively. There is one more homework. So for 3D, there is a homework, and there is one more homework showing how to use the pen.
Sir,
Yes, Sriram.
sir, I can show, sir.
நல்லா இருக்கு வெரி குட்
Yes, sir.
கட் பண்ணிட்டியா ஸோ எல்லாம் ஸோ இந்த சுத்தியும் இருக்குது அதையும் கட் பண்ணிடணும் there should not be any so இந்த சுத்தியும் white okay so that also you can cut it
Okay, sir.
cut
நான் cut பண்ணிடுறேன், sir.
so this you can keep it in the fridge with a magnet. Then it will look, if you look from the distance, then it will look more real.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, one more thing. Okay, so yeah, this is good. நல்லா இருக்கு.
Yes, sir.
Cut பண்ணிருங்க. Then this is good. So I will show you the homeworks. So we have used the scissor, we have used this, oil pastels, pencils. It's watercolor based mixed mediums. Okay, so it's a lot of things you can do. So I definitely want you to try the homework. In the homework, it's going to be lemon also. So look at this. So look at this. This is your homework. In the homework, you can see a bigger piece of watermelon And there is a lemon also. There's a full lemon and there is a lemon cut. So this is done using this green, dark green. Then also I've used white pen. Then also I've used the shading. For shading, I've used this oil pastels. So you can use this and do this homework. So this is one homework. Okay, so there is going to be one more. I'll just show you.
சார் நான் கட் பண்ணிட்டேன் சார் மீதி எல்லாம்.
Okay. Okay, as I told you, so there is one more homework. So you should. So look at this. You should try to do this also. So this is very easily you can apply watercolor. Then after that, I've used all the pen. Okay, white pen and black pen for this. So this is how you can use this white pen and black pen along with the watercolor. Okay, show me once you finish. Okay, I'm seeing from Kritika. Nice, Kritika. Very good. Very good. This darker space is good. Shading also good. So with the earbud, if you do it, it will come dark to light. Okay, so the soft transition you can do it. So you can use the pencil also in between a little bit to make the transition soft, dark to light. So a little bit of the pencil also, dark pencil also in between you can use it. Okay, good work. Ants also good. Shading for the ant also good. Okay, you can make the sign. So next class is the last class. We will do a portrait. Okay, I'm seeing from Shivani. Okay, Shivani, nice. Okay, so your brown also becomes soft. That really looks like a tabletop. Okay, the seeds are good. They're looking good. Shadow also nice. Okay, nice. Yeah, it will be tough, but it is okay. So you have done nicely. Okay, so the watermelon piece also good. Everything is good. Everything is good, Shivani. Good work.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. முகுந்த் எல்லாம் கையில பிடிச்சிட்டு இருக்க காமிங்க ஷோட்
ஒயிட்டா இருந்ததை மட்டும்தான் பிச்சிருந்தேன் சார்.
ஒயிட்டா இருக்கிறது நீ பிக்க வேண்டாம் சிசர் யூஸ் பண்ணலாம் இல்லைன்னா அந்த கலர் அப்ளை பண்ணிடலாம் அப்ளை த கலர்
ஆயிடுச்சு. உங்க சார்
Okay, so I'm going to end the class now. See you in the next class. So I'm giving you 2 homeworks, so try to do it. So one is this 3D work and one more is the other work to use the black pen and white pen.